Hey divas, hope you're all doing great. Today I'll show you all you need to know about nail art stampers, and this is the ultimate nail stamper guide. I've divided this video into different sections. So first we'll see the types of stampers available in market today. In this I'll cover the squishy or the marshmallow stampers, and the rubber or the foam stampers, and the jelly stampers. I'll explain each of them under different categories or criterias. So first are the stamper and scraper quality. How is it? So these are the two rubber stampers, and this one is from Conard. It's a two-way stamper. As you can see, when I press it doesn't move. It's very hard and very firm. And the rectangular stamper, you can find it in aliexpress.com or bornprettystore. Provide all the item links in description below for all the stampers I've shown. You can check that out. When I press down, it's still firm, not very soft. Now coming to the scrapers, I love this Conard scraper. It has a metal edge. It scrapes the polish very nicely and doesn't leave any mark on the stamping plate. This one is also similar with metal edge, but I like the Conard one better. Coming to the XL squishy stampers, I got this from AliExpress. It is double-sided and this side is a rubber stamper, very hard. The small stamper will be helpful for stamping smaller images. And this XL stamper, it's very soft and squishy. You can see if your nails are long, go for XL stampers. They'll transfer the image to your nails very nicely, and you can take the stamper head out also. You can see how soft it is. So next are also XL stamper from AliExpress, and it is double-sided with both sides having the squishy stampers but different size. And you can see it's so soft and it's a bit sticky also. And you can also remove the stamper head, and you can use other stamper heads. If you have XL stampers, you can use with the same holder. So next we'll see the rectangular squishy stamper. This I got from Born Pretty Store. It's super soft and squishy and sticky also. Compared to the other squishy stampers I've shown, this is my favorite one. So I'll also show you how to use these stampers and different techniques which works best for each stamper. You'll see later in this video. So next are the jelly stampers. They are really soft and very sticky, you can see. So the 6 stamper heads, they came together as a set, and they differ in their firmness. Some are very soft and squishy, some are a bit firm. And I got the 6 along with this double-ended squishy stamper head. And you can remove the stamper head and use this jelly stampers. They all are XL size, and they stamp very nicely. The stamper head are really sticky, and the dirt or tiny particles stick to it. I'll show you how you can remove them very easily and quickly. Now coming to the scrapers that came with the stampers, this one is a plastic edge and it doesn't scrapes very well. I don't like it. This one is also another plastic scraper, and it's a bit small, so I get problem holding it and it's not very effective. Now the black scraper has metal edge and it scrapes the polish fine. It's a okay scraper. Now this one is also plastic and it's really bad. I don't like this type of scrapers. You'll have a hard time to scrape off the polish. Different stampers need different stamping techniques, which I'll cover in this section. First is the rubber round stamper, and best way is to roll the stamper on the nails. But if you have long nails, you'll miss the tip getting stamped. And this also misses stamping on the nail curves properly. Now the rectangular rubber stamper stamps really well on the nail curves and your complete nails. So if you have long nails, this will work well for you. And the best way to stamping is just to roll it over your nail slowly. So next come the squishy stampers. You can stamp in two ways. First is to roll it over your nail slowly, or you can press your nails on the stamper head as well. It will work perfectly by following any of the ways. The jelly stampers also, you can roll them over your nails, or you can press the nails down on the stamper head. Later on this video I'll use these techniques and stamp on my nails. So next I'll show you how you can perfectly pick the image from any stamping plate. I've come across the question why my stamper doesn't stamp perfectly, and I have also faced that issue, so I'll address that in this section. First I was using rubber stampers. When I got squishy stamper, it didn't pick the image well even after I've primed it. I found a solution for that which I'm going to share. So when you get squishy stampers, you try this technique and then you think of priming it if it doesn't work. Normally in rubber stampers, the best way to pick the image is by pressing the stamper head firmly on the stamping plate. That gives you the best result, and we also get used to that technique by pressing the stamper down very hard on the stamping plate. So when you get the squishy stampers, of course you'll try the same way. You'll press down the stamper head very firmly on the stamping plate, and suddenly you'll realize it is not at all picking up the image very well or at all. The stamper I'm using here is already primed, so this is not the best or the right way to do it. As I've shown earlier, the best way is to roll the stamper on the stamping plate. So now you roll it, but still you see the image is not clear and you wonder why. This is because something else. You need the right amount of pressure to press down the stamper onto the plate. That is the key to it. Shouldn't press too heavily or too lightly, it should be in between. And so now with current amount of pressure, you can see it picked up the image really well. Same rule applies for jelly stampers also. These stampers didn't need any priming at all. Here I am applying less pressure, so it didn't stamp properly. So give it a try and try out few times and see what pressure is right for the stamper. Once you know that, it will be easy every time you stamp. So you can see with right amount of pressure, it picked up the image beautifully, very crisp and clear. Now that you have image onto the stamper, I'll show you the right ways to apply them on your nails for perfect stamping. I already discussed before, I'll just show you live now. For jelly stampers, you can either roll them over your nails or press down the nails onto the stamper. See, nice and easy. This applies for all type of squishy stampers. So I'll just show you the same method using other XL squishy stamper. Here I'll just roll the stamper on the nails, and for the next I'll press down my nails onto the stamper. If you have long nails or curvy nails, squishy stampers will work great for you. They might need priming for the first use, which I'll show you in this video as well. Here I'm using the rectangular squishy stamper and it's really easy. This doesn't need any priming. For the last also I'll use the rectangular but rubber stamper. I just love the rectangular stampers, they work great for my nails. You can choose a perfect stamper based on your nails. I've posted a blog, I'll give the link below, do check that out. So next I'll show you how you can easily clean your stampers. So this method will work for all this type of stampers I've shown, both rubber and squishy ones. Normally you take acetone cotton and just wipe off the polish. That does work, but I'll show you how you can remove just using scotch tape. This way is easy, mess free. Just take a piece of the tape and gently press down the sticky part onto the stamper. It will take the excess polish off. Like this, very nice and easy. I have seen also some people using lint roller for this purpose. See, it's clean in no time. Now I'll show how to prime your stampers. When you get your squishy stamper, first try using different pressure. If it doesn't work, then go for priming your stampers. For priming, you will need a nail buffer. Don't use the metal one. If you have this type of buffer, use the fine nail edge side. Else you can also use this type of buffer. So if you have magic eraser, that will work well too. Normally when you get the stamper head will be shiny like this. When you can see the base, it's reflecting. The head will be also like that. So priming is just removing that shininess. Since the stampers are sticky, so first remove the dust particles by just using a scotch tape. Once it's clean, gently buff the stamper head and do it in one direction with the buffer, and do it evenly from all sides. Just roll the stamper and keep doing it. For effective priming, you can also gently press down the stamper so that the surface area is increased and it gets primed from all sides evenly. After priming for 3 to 4 minutes, test it out by gently rolling, and don't forget the pressure and never press down, always roll it. If it doesn't work, again prime it and again test it. You will get it right soon. That's it for today guys. Do check out my previous video. Just click on the video to watch it. I'll leave the link in description as well. Hope my stamper video will be helpful to you, and if it is helpful, do give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching and bye guys.